I'm not loud.
Nope.
You're
a
too
disconnected
old,
sign
man.
right now.
Turn it up. Ooh, that didn't sound good, Jack.
And on the set, boys and
Shut
girls.
up, Casey. Goddamn.
You're listening to WRFB Radio, the better freaking place in the world in Florida. Here you are then, the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another lunch with Laz and Jack. So you
don't have to.
Right here on Shroud and Avatar 5 days a week, every Monday through Friday. For your list, of course, today, Monday, we got the weekend roundup. It is September 12th, 2016, here inside Shroud and Avatar. And of course, I'd like to welcome everybody.
Is there the weekend roundup? We also discussed Friday, and then other things.
We have the newsletter. We have updates to updates on policy. We got to
cover something we
don't know what it is, and we'll make it up as we go. So anyway, as I was saying, hi to everybody out. We into Discord. Go to NBN chat. Chat connection on the website and come on in and talk to us. We invite you, the viewer, to come in and ask questions, talk about, and comment on the subjects that we talk about here on. Don't be shy. Come on, Hi. Sinead.
Said,
Hello.
Everybody to Shroud Online. Holy spiked. That happens.
It's Justin's fault.
Because we got 95 listeners.
It's Justin's phone. It's
Justin blowing it up 95 times for
voice chat. The
along on your iPhone or Android device. So, guys want long map at work or you're just enjoying us. Of course, been a tough weekend. You having lunch with Jaeger there?
Nice.
Sierra. Oh, that's funny. That's what I said. It's Sierra.
Yep.
Is that Jack?
Stop. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Jack really out there.
Yep.
Good.
In our Discord chat by Julian Tenpenny. We can't call him by his proper name. Julian.
Call him Jules for short.
I call him the good doctor.
Okay, so are you ready to start kicking this off and get into weekend update or update of the Avatar?
Oh, as getting it up.
That's right. He's taking the blue pill.
A little tight down here underneath the keyboard today.
Yeah, right.
It's about it. And,
so first things up is the Tropical Island player-owned town. Remember, if you have not locked your player-owned town template, then change your biome. You would actually have to essentially wipe your town, and then everything would end up in the bank, and then they'd have to change it. So that becomes
now, it's my understanding the templates are now interchangeable on the dynamics. Lots don't change. They just drop in the new template.
Template, and then you super
nice.
All those placements.
With that one, I thought the island templates, like all the others, are just swappable.
Well, no, because it's one where they can, because that just changes the orient.
Can they sit on and rotate?
Yes, they can.
Nice.
That's extra.
Sit and spin.
Sit slap over there. He can't even sit down right now. He's having
Moving right along.
Moving right along, we do have the upcoming economics balance changes. And so what they've realized is that the top 10% of the players have 90% of the gold. Well, the
1%ers and the 99%ers, they actually reference it.
They're in gold pieces right now.
Laz?
Yeah.
Definitely not Laz.
I want gold.
Oh, I thought somebody was calling me. stuff all over the
Yeah.
place. Is mandate,
90%.
economic change is hopefully going to change that for the
Well,
little guy.
yeah.
That's
Looking
okay,
at
though.
it, they're looking in reagent use, and since it's get your skills up, it's almost like you're not using reagents anyways.
Absolutely.
Helping people sell of it is because people put
Let's
I
go
mean,
ahead and stop here for a minute. All right, I want to stop in this one because, again, it's funny.
Are we
you
going to go down?
at public auction. We're just going to stop here because I want to talk farm or whatever. You saw us all hanging out in a meeting, and you were like, "Oh, another emergency general assembly," and I was like, "Yep."
Yeah,
And
I listened in.
And I didn't even see you there. What, you got another character you sneaking on us?
Yeah, it's by the name of Jack Frost.
What's going on? And of course, the ticker that we have down running on the MDN stream reflects the prices voted upon by our members as our sanctioned prices of stuff out there. People have very unrealistic ideas. I see silver for sale on the forums right now, and they want is dirt freaking cheap. 1,000 for this and 3,000 for that because they sell it. No, these people are out there shopping. You got stupid price. Your things ain't moving. There's a reason. Your prices aren't in line, and your vendors are full of basically because ain't nobody gonna buy it. So it might as well just be those just down. We've got other stuff. Something went down to like under 2 digits, down to 1 digit. I think it was the actual
Raw cotton.
raw cotton went down. Oh, folks. Hello. There's a problem out there. You're not going to get 200 when we're selling for 8 gold, for crying out loud. It's just not going to happen.
And that's especially the case. The funny thing is that if you're and members that go through and look at all the different vendors that they can find, and they look at the prices that things are listed for sale for, and then as things disappear, they're able to guess what the actual going rate is. Without the actual data from Portalarium, you can't actually get that. And so,
including public and private vendors, the guys go around. We have people who go around all week, and that's all they do is screenshot vendors and get all their posts them into a database. Pretty damn good average of what the guy who's selling silver for 2,000 an ore, and the guy who's selling for 200 an ore makes that average really still at what it's selling at through those rates. We go back and see somebody had it for 400 and he sold it, and then we go back and see somebody sold it for 600. We get a good idea what's selling at what prices. And again, these guys do a magnificent job on it, so I just want to give them a shout out. Just on that topic, that's why much crap out there. People haven't really understood, as Chris said, and we've spoken, a glut on the market. A Kodo, your house rent says so. Your house rent dictates that a Kodo is worth a minimum of 3,500 gold. I don't care what anybody says about it right now. I'm buying, I'm selling. Yes, there's a glut of them. I gave away a shit ton of them.
I would say that the maximum at the minimum, because no one is going to spend more than 3,500 for rent on a row home for a week.
I said it was worth 35.
But
I didn't say it was 3,500 gold.
Right.
Now, Chris told us, and we've discussed it. We've said it long before Chris said it. There's a gluttons for crazy, stupid prices because for it. And we'll get it.
It will take several the market to stabilize, and as the market stabilizes, that much better as far as what's
absolutely. So let's buy this so much crap.
Yeah, I had to go digging through the BMC website to go find the places. I did include a link out there where they
or
can
you can just go to bmcguild.com.
Yeah, good luck, because it's under Trade Office, and then it's the second link.
Oh yeah, trouble.
Yeah, you've always got
I do.
To talk about it. So what get some money.
Please help me. Help me.
Yeah.
Help me.
Every single day of the week.
Oh, yeah. 500.
Daily confession.
And you just sit there and ask about your path along the true love and courage. You will earn 500 gold. Also, every...
Yay.
Then
They're really pushing the Oracle thing. What's up with that?
Well, you're actually supposed to be
the heart of the
conversing
game.
to the Orchu paths.
But nobody ever read that, and nobody knows that.
That's
We know.
That's only every time you talk. She says you should go by weekly,
Yeah.
including the very opening scene.
She is watching. She's an evil.
At location, see how much gold you're
Exactly.
spending, and see if you got any ill-gotten games, and so we can tax you to death and control you.
I'm gonna stay off the.
Then after
Give
that,
me
we
gold
do
coins.
have.
We don't need.
Okay, then after that, in order to, that would be nice if they would act low levels, and as you increase in newbie zones for the rest of their lives, as you increase your level, actually increase the yield. Back to what it was. So, like, say I have level 50 or 70 harvest, and I'm going into Solace Cotton, that would only give me, like, the one. But for a newbie...
Well, that's what they're basically saying, but I think they'll shoot themselves in the foot with that one.
Right now, it's like, if because I don't need the beetle carapaces, if they increase it to, say, those give 3-4 times the cotton, that means it's like, hell, I'll go in there, a level 70 character. And
From that.
Why do I want to go out to these tough areas when all these easier areas are farming? That's what I do. I just got an ID 10T for. I'll just give up playing the game, for crying out loud.
And as Julian did say, people are growing cotton like. Then they're going to work on the
cotton's at 8 gold.
Nope.
I got another way to get carapace. I've got a very like that.
Are you okay?
Yeah. So moving right along, we do a reagent spawn gold reward through non-repeatable quests, and either adding, they're all working on the skill quests. Currently only tier 5 skills like summon elemental have quests for trainers, and they're going to add more quests from the trainers for will also include skill gold rewards. And
You know, I mean, you already make it a wee bit and ask questions.
well, that also brings up my other thing that I've been harping on for over a year, and that's the fact that single player online has the same resources as multiplayer. It not compete, you go, and that's where
To tell you the truth.
there is no difference because that hasn't been balanced yet.
No, I mean, I play them. Really, don't compete with anybody anymore. I mean, I mean,
It has
Everybody's
nothing to-
single player.
That's because most people are in single player mode, and they're not playing multiplayer because they're like, oh my god, all those
Antisocial
multiplayers.
behavior.
Yeah,
I know.
and
That's
social bastards they are. I tell you.
When I try teleporting to a friend and they're in places that I want to go and I can't teleport them, that means that single player. So,
You don't have enough friends.
oh, I know.
That's crazy.
I need a friend everybody like you. And after that, Richard Garriott did have his after kinds of things with it. Yeah,
I know the game.
I mean, he did have to post it, so like the picture from Specs Wedding group. Then you have Aaron Joseph as well as Shooter Jennings and Lord British, and the video of the lightsaber being used to. And so, what's the story about the guy
lightsaber?
It broke the lightsaber.
Shattered it. Yeah, just.
Well, I'm surprised no one licked the icing off the lightsaber.
Is
God,
he
what a
getting,
visual.
I saw him try and do a samurai delicatessen Belushi style with it, and I walked away because I saw it was coming.
Oh yeah,
He just took and whacked that cake straight down with that lightsaber, man. It's the video.
oh yeah.
And speaking of videos, I've actually got the wedding posted up
Yes.
on Google. Got the pictures and the links we've shared and posted on Facebook, Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus. You can check some of the short movies. And I got more videos coming out from Dragon Con for you guys. All sorts of fun stuff coming still.
If they had licked the icing off of the lightsaber, I found it.
Broken. Supposedly the soda gave him a brand new lightsaber.
That's right. Passed the hat around the room, bought the man a new lightsaber. We did.
Hey, don't drink Led Zepp's coffee.
Trust me, I'm not going to. There's
Don't
no
drink my
diamonds in there.
coffee either, because apparently he put that minute.
Yeah.
He got it out of the
Outback.
Frosting. It's frosting, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh my goodness.
Meet the bards of Shroud of the.
What are you talking about? I was about the unseen had with Lord British, where they actually go to storytelling and serendipity. And that's one of the ways that we actually learned that some of the ways that Richard would actually design quests and design monsters was backwards, according to some people. Because instead of designing the quest up front, he would actually look at adding monsters after the fact. How can we actually add another monster in here with our limited tile set? Or hey, this is how the game's working. That means I
was a little busy following around filming somebody myself to actually get to that.
That wasn't at Dragon Con. That's in his office.
I know
in
that.
Austin. Yeah,
I know it was a video interview. I understand that.
And that was posted, I think, like weeks ago. But then
again,
after that, I don't know what you've been doing, but you haven't been here.
Jacking off. And,
I know. I mean, taking
blue pills.
yeah. And after that, we do have PC Gamer actually did an interview with Holt Ironfell, and he actually talked about the musicians that provided the soundtrack for Shroud of the Avatar, and there are lots that were not credited in that article, and we do need to make sure that everybody that participated and contributed did actually get a shout out. And the big ones off the top of my head are Jalid Caliph and Ember. Let's see, and Recap Band, or aka Spacebards, in there. Besides Holt, who are some of the other musicians that you remember? Never mind.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, and Jared
Didn't have time. I was doing a million other things. I haven't watched it all.
That 2-page article. What'd you do this weekend, man?
Hello. I've got a week's worth of video that I'm filtering through. Hundreds, thousands of.
Oh, that's what he's been.
Watching up from 2 weeks ago.
That's what it was.
Waiting.
All right, boys, moving right on.
Okay, then, as we discussed last week, just the tip
program. And I got clarification on that, by the way. If you go back and read it, and well, I guess we're going to read it right here for the good folks.
Tell them about the compendium run.
Testing incentive rewards, QA server exclusive rewards. If you notice, got that
the QA
yesterday.
server rewards will actually migrate over to the real live server.
I understand that, but question at hand: is QA going to be open to the public? And the answer is no.
Okay, so in order
testing
to,
and
so you still have to be Dev Plus and above.
Dev Plus only.
Start with testing and incentive rewards at the bullet.
These rewards can be earned through playing on both the live and. Okay, but their question
now there
does
is
he
our answer.
Does he actually say that the QA server is going to be Dev Plus only or not?
Again, that was the answer.
Of course it is.
Testing incentive rewards can be earned through playing and reporting in both QA and live. The QA exclusives are only be earned through QA and only exclusive to Dev Plus.
Which bug spray? I want the bug spray emote.
You bother me.
Yeah. Then after that, the application, which is also was posted by Barrick last night or this morning about the sale of virtual items for real currency. He did update all the terms of service everywhere to say that you are free to place you want to buy, want to sell at parts of the forums. Please do not discuss any trades for real life information anywhere else.
Especially the marketplace and Jack's site.
Yeah. Then after that, it's one where you can post for $50. Don't do that. That is website account.
Did they specify about a news show?
No. Third-party websites are perfectly allowed, and YouTube's perfectly fine. They're only talking about their official channels.
Only in the official forums.
Yeah, their policy does not extend outside of it.
Well, it does. Confirm nor
They
endorse.
said Steam.
Well, that's part of they're considering
That's
that
part of their official
streams.
platform. In Discord, you can't do it on their
Only
Twitter. You can't do it on their you can't
Their
do it on
Instagram.
any of their public forums. Period.
In game, nowheres.
Only on the marketplace. Now, if you're talking a site like Realmware's BMC Marketplace, you can talk about it all you want.
X, yeah.
Ash and X, any of these, you can talk about it all you want amongst yourselves. You can whisper in game about it to yourselves. You can talk about it in the marketplace on the forums. And you can talk about it anywhere. Just can't talk about it in Shroud of the Avatar venue.
That is
Got
correct.
it. Got it.
Got it yet?
You're talking
got
about
it
it right now, though.
It's from now.
Is there anything
So
else
can
that we need to clarify
Hey,
about it?
guys, how about that?
What's that, Jack?
Is there anywhere else that we can clarify that for you?
I don't know. We'll add them as social networks start popping up. You can't Microsoft product.
Yeah, the official forums. I think
Of mine. I'm just saying that. I think
Yeah.
it's awesome.
What is it?
Yeah,
I think they should add gardening to the row home so that the people can garden up top.
Right side. Look, it's spacious. It's not as much as a Viking, but
is going to be a new Elven cabinet that's available. That'll probably be on the add-on store soon, if it's not already. Then they have a bunch of upcoming events, including in May's the Austin game.
That's right.
So
yeah, baby, yeah.
yeah. I'm curious. Am I going to show up to that or not? Maybe, maybe not. We'll
Well,
see.
I would hope so. You
Games, yeah. So maybe I'll go. But yeah, that is pretty much all of the weekend update. No need to go over all the events and everything else that are on there. Yeah. What?
Ripped off.
What?
You're getting ripped off here. Come on.
How are we getting ripped off here?
Would you like to
Before we
find
go.
out? But while we're on the topic, Portalarian is hiring, folks. Go check the Shrouded Avatar website and take a look at what's available out there. They're outside in the public here, and of course, if you've got experience and looking for a job, and always wanted to work for a game developer like that, Jack, you actually know more than I do. Were they both from Con?
No, Richard Mady won the Scene Jam actual competitions. Then a couple of guys were actually hired out of the ACC program, or I shouldn't say guys, because the Attenwood candidate of the Austin Community College game developer program. And then also Serafina went through that program and they've hired those.
Now, I had a chance to ask Richard about that, but we're not going to go there. I got some interesting information on what the process is, what people go through for me.
Tell us about that Richard conversation.
Oh, well, it was, we were headed between events at while we were just walking and talking. I believe we're on the escalators going someplace, and I just happened to mention. I said, "So, Richard," I said, "I know you guys are looking for QA, like myself, or and comes to QA. How does that policy, as it may be, what is I'm looking for?" But anyway, you know what happened? Technically, do that running around the game world and running around on the QA server. Unlike the guys who do it at the offices or however they do it, whether it's an office account as it may be. And when you're in the office, you only ever use the office account. And there's a lot more detail.
That is all about being ethical and then turning around and doing whatever you want.
On ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right, because right now there are two people selling on ShroudMarketplace.com. So,
yeah, it was nice. And again, pictures. So it's been busy. While I did watch part to complete it, 1.5 postmortem takes me hours to finish. You know, it's just one of those weeks.
But I feel your pain. Right, it is time for us to start by.
We do.
As far as calendars goes, you can always access a public calendar on the Shroud of the Avatar website, but it has nowhere near as many of AvatarCircle.com. Currently administered by the community calendar by going to nbnn.info and clicking on the calendar button at the top. Today is Monday.
Info/calendar.html.
Yeah. It would have been nice if you just put it in a directory and allowed it to be /calendar, and then it would just do the index.html. That would have been nicer.
Or a subdirectory would have been nice.
So if bad things are put on the calendar, is it called a calendarp?
That's what I thought.
Okay.
And then from there, all times are Central Standard Time. World, we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia time, as game server time.
Eat me!
That's right. Today at noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12 on Radio Free, commentating and rehashing the same old tripe on a show called Lunch with Laz and Jack.
Gurgitating the same old tribe, huh?
Yeah.
That's right. At 2 p.m., the EVL Guild is having a European dungeon crawl. And that's going to be for their European person to contact for that is at 8 o'clock. Yeah, at 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, a social slaughter event where the Order of Vengeance Guild is inviting everyone to go to their guild hall in vengeance and kill everyone with an OOV tag. Although that's not the way it's said, it is actually encouraged by violation. Also at 10...
We interpret that calendar news.
Well, no. Violation is actually said he kind of... That's the reason it's on there. I know that. That's the reason the calendar is he wants people to know that I have a guild meeting. Yeah. No, you don't.
Ooh,
because
please, let's do that.
You have to go back in the alley.
Smalls.
The back alley thing. Right on, Jack.
Killing me, Smalls. Killing me.
At 10 p.m., ice on the calendar, we have DJ Garriott.
Kill by 0.
Okay, I think it's time to go into the back alley. Let's go to the back alley.
Rim shot. Is that?
Yeah. You know, y'all are killing the show today. Keep on. We're not staying on task.
Those guys over there. Those guys over there.
What the fuck?
I try and give you a cue, and they derail you. You're just not paying attention right. You'll
We
be all right,
can't
man.
get
You'll
through
be all right if you
anything.
just stay on your cues.
It's not me missing cues. It's y'all going off on random weird
It's not me.
tangents that
It's
already.
I mean,
What are you talking about?
Moo.
Okay, so final event of the day on Avatars Radio is DJ Grumpy Old Gamer. So in to listen to him be the grumpy old gamer. And that is our community calendar for
the Avatar. Avatar.
Oh
Take a minute.
my.
Do we have a Bullwinkle Avatar?
Shroud of the Avatar. Ooh,
There we
Rocky.
go. Thank you, Bullwinkle.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Moo.
Right along. So, of course, it's Monday. We've got all sorts of great stuff. For those of you who are a fan, I got Umari is updated UD HUD's update. It's version 0.0.2,
Murray.
and he change logs out there. We'll go ahead and give you guys. We can just show you a little quick blurb. He's actively updating this, which is pretty. Umari's Soda Hub. You may just want to check it out. It's a free download. It's something he's written. Information on kills per scene, what you were able to harvest, kill stats, numbers. If you're a min maxer, man, you're gonna love this.
It'll
That's
check
all
your
I gotta
heart.
say.
It'll check your heart.
Well, if you don't have any, it'll make sure you get some useful tool. And if you want to keep track of your stats, I really think it's the best way to do it. That little bar on the left-hand side just really, it's good for the, what during this session, but Umari's tool will allow you to be able to track it even more so in depth. So check that stuff out there, folks. And of course, brings us to the portion two of us they help us here. And you folks out there, you guys studio watching out there on Twitch and YouTube, we appreciate it. That's right, and I love Uranus too, but we won't talk about that. Oh, my. Moving right along, of course, lady WRFB family sponsor Wake Up New Britannia with Wolftam and Celine every Saturday morning, Central Daylight Time for play. On Saturday mornings for you folks. Of course, the newest patron of the New Britannia News Network is the BMC Guild. To come join us for the Britannia Mining Company. Join us in the bloodiest in all of Novia. It is the only contest where the rules are. Of course, our good friends over out. They have all the crafting. Everything from the recipes themselves, which you can teach yourself in game. You don't have to go buy those recipes and teach them to yourself as well. If you want to learn how to make what to give what plus here and what stat there, check it out. SodaCraft in Shroud of over byreal.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. You get things like your t-shirts, you can get hats, not this hat, patches, drinkware, and all sorts of other good stuff. Byreal.com. You percent, that's right, 10% off your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. Our good friend Jake is British. Our friends over at Calico Cat Wrangler. He'll be able to show you how to get started. And of course, last but necessarily not least, our good friends over at Shroud Marketplace. Marketplace.com for all your virtual needs. Jack, you want to tell the
Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. That includes Game Gold. I mean, as I said earlier, there are two vendors that have actually put out some Game Gold. You can either buy in 10K increments or as 100K increments. then from there, it's like, don't forget that if you wanted to offer any service to other players and you wanted to charge real life money for it, you can always list those services on shroudmarketplace.com, just like our one-man band here, Scroda, has done with Scroda's music service, where $5 gets you. And since the promo is now over, Scroda.
Oh, God dang it.
The ending. We haven't heard a disclaimer otherwise, so.
I missed it.
More interesting, go to shroudtaming.com and get that involved as well. I'm just saying.
It's the full package now.
Oh, is that a new taming site? Shroudtaming.com?
Boy needs a collar. Give him a collar.
Yeah, then also don't forget that if you wanted an in-game event, you can always contact Weddings and More by Laz. Laz, go ahead and tell us about Weddings and More by Laz.
Weddings and More by Laz. If you're looking for that place to hold that special event, whether you're looking to get married in the Avatar world and you really love your role play and you need a location, come see me because I've got plenty of them. If you need a big island for a guild meeting, anniversary party, underground, island, town, we've got all the space you need to hold your event and more. I can accommodate wedding parties up to 10 with full dresses and tuxedos and all that good stuff. And whatever your heart desires, whether it be a sunset wedding, sunrise wedding, a moonlight wedding, an underground wedding, a bloodletting wedding, a zombie wedding, we do it all. Weddings and More by Laz.
So Shroud Marketplace is the anything Shroud of the Avatar related, and don't forget some of the things on the marketplace are actually cheaper than you can get on the add-on store in the housing department, and then other things are very, very rare, like the Darkstar Moondial, which was only available to Royal Founders that pledged right after Darkstar joined the team. So not even all Royal Founders have them. So yeah.
Join the team. I thought he was always on the team.
Nope, he joined during the Kickstarter campaign.
That's right. He wasn't part of the original team.
Really, I didn't know that.
Nope. The original team would have
been
Richard, Dallas, I think Chaox, then also Bob. I'm thinking of people that are still there. Scotty may have been. Then also
What release?
Justin, Chris,
Kickstarter.
Yeah, he joined during the Kickstarter. Who else was also there originally?
There's actually a spreadsheet out there that tracks all the stand-ups. You might be able to go look that up and check that out. But that's just
stand-ups. Yeah.
That's right.
But there is lots of stuff. I mean, we do have every one of you guys out there. So thank you.
What's the night show? Are you guys still doing that?
Well, it depends on whether or not Laz is ever available.
Night Shadow? I don't know anything about Night Show.
What are you talking about?
Night show.
I don't know what you're talking about. Right.
Yeah, it depends on what's going on in the real world. Some nights are better than others.
I think that died a horrible death as quickly as it started. But anyway, we'll wrap it up for today. So we're going to go ahead and again say thank you out there for it.
Well, you started off our ending with it, and then I said thank you. Then
I know.
You got derailed again.
Sidetracked.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was you.
You got some explaining to do, Lucy. Thank you. That's right. Thank you, boys and girls. We do appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We love this you guys joining us. We love doing it for you. That's the way. What can I say? Anyway, that's going to be about it for us today. We're going to wrap it up. We'll be back with the events. Some more questions that were answered. And I'll go ahead and get out of here. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
It's Case Cupcake.
I'm Hey, boo we go.
And we